Welcome, I am Sir Bat Nipples, and today we are playing RimWorld. RimWorld is a survival game where you start off as a colony on a mysterious planet, and you have to survive and create a colony. So, we are going to just jump right in and see what we can get into. We'll just go with the regular standard crash landed, where we start off with 3 survivors. We'll go with, they have 3 different storytellers. Cassandra's Classic will steadily increase how hard the thing goes as the game gets going. Phoebe Chillax will give you a chance to build up your colony and get established. Get established with your defenses and collect resources and things like that, and then she'll start hitting you with raiders and different things that can happen. Animals going crazy and going bloodthirsty and trying to kill you. And then we have Randy Random, who will just throw whatever he wants at you. Means you could spawn, barely get started, and then have a 30-person raid get thrown at you and just get completely obliterated. For the sake of this, we're going to do a Cassandra Classic, and we're going to go for just some challenge. What's this? This is Alpha 16, so there are new things that I haven't really seen yet. This planet is always the same diameter, but since it's far away, we don't generate the whole surface because it can take a very long time. We want the entire thing, and we'll go, let's see if there's let's just see if there's a world for Gotham to see. This game, it's really neat. You start off with just basic supplies, enough to get you going, and find a nice place that you want to build up your base, and you've got to grow food, and you got to grow food, and you can hunt animals, standard to the world. Oh wow, this is really different. Oh my, that's an evil faction. Caravan. Form a group of colonists able to travel to new areas. Colonists will gather all the assigned supplies and accompanying animals, leaving their current area. Oh wow, okay. Let's go to the terrain, because I like to have a growing period that's year-round. This makes it easier, because you can go up and do... just go up to here where you have 20 days of growing period, where you only have 20 days that you can grow things outside here, where you can never grow anything. Oh wow, this is so in-depth compared to what it used to be. Mountainous, passable, hills. All hills are hardy, and there's moderate density of animals. A dry region, but not dry. Thick, moist jungle. Some hills and mountains. think we will go. We'll go here. And then here we'll select our 3 characters now. Our characters will have a different set of skills, as well as I have a different childhood and adulthood, which will enable or improve things like they cave world tender, grew up in a cave, complexity beneath the surface of it, in his hospitable world. She traveled with other children leading the tribe's fungus core. Their shooting is -3, but they have a +4 on growing, +2 on mining. And Izzy turned out to be have an excellent memory and a gift for performing complex calculations in her head. So she gets +3 on shooting and +7 on research. Now they also have where so she cannot do anything artistic. When it comes to mining, she learns it at 33%, which is normal. Then they also do have where they're passionate about something, have fun, and they'll improve their joy based on what they're doing, and they learn faster. Or she has a burning passion for research, to which she's a strong expert, which she learns at 150% and gains joy by doing it 2 times the speed. She's a night owl, so she gets a mood bonus if awake at night, and a mood loss if awake during the day. They also have where they can come with pre-existing health issues like stab scar, so its pain is +2% on its torso to begin. And the thing is, we can randomize this. He is married to her. Improvement on their relations. Take a look, and we'll just kind of they have cataracts, and she's got dementia. So let's just kind of take a look. This would be a good one. He's young, and he's a masochist. He might be an issue. He's capable of dumb leather. And he wants a lot of prosthetics, so issue. This is a good one. Except she doesn't have any shooting, melee, or social. She's too smart. Which means she learns everything faster. Might be a good option. Yeah, we'll go ahead and leave her. Oh, there's also drugs in this game to where they can become addicted, and they have to, and the farther they get into their addiction without it being satisfied, they'll drop in their, they will drop their mood and how they'll move, and they can eventually have a mental break to where they just start attacking, or they'll just wander around aimlessly. There we go. Oh. Why? We don't want this. This would be a good character. Because they've got something in everything. But the problem is that he's a pyromaniac. And so that also means he will never do any firefighting. So if we catch fire, he'll just sit back and watch it, as opposed to actually get into it to stop. Optimist, which means they automatically have a mood. They don't have any passion, so they won't really learn anything fast. 16 years old. A good one. Capable of intellectual, so they won't. They're jealous. We don't want that. Architect. Creepy breathing. Capable of dumb labor. You can shoot. I need someone who has some good melee. You have some good melee. Brawler. You like fighting with your hands. Okay, so that's a good start. So we'll go ahead and hit start and get our game loaded up and get started. First thing I like to do is, as soon as we land, first of all, we gotta go through and we need to select all these and unforbid them being picked up. Otherwise, they will not touch them. Silver we need. That's this game's version of money. Components we can use to make electronics. Cat named Depression. Wood, it'll help stuff building. Steel. Oh, I like to look around and get a feel for what is going on here. That'd be a good place to. Ooh, that would be a good place. Forbid that because there's some survival meals up here. This might be not too bad of a place. This dark patch right here is rich soil, is very fertile, which means things grow fast. Like that would be great. I like to have somewhere that I can block. Here to block it off, I have to one thing you also got to realize is when you go to build, you cannot build on this side of the line. That way you can't just like build a wall and block that completely off. You have to have a way to send you events from the outside of the map. So that's another thing you got to put in perspective. So if like this was all mountainous, even though it's mountains and there's nothing that could come in from here, they still won't allow us to build here. I think we might actually just go ahead and build right. I could do right here. But there's not a lot of. The only thing is there's not a lot to steal. But outside of that, there's a lot of components around here, but there's not a lot of places for steel, which means I would have to I can abandon places and move to a new one. That's really neat. Okay, so we might go ahead and just stay here. Ooh, I'll hit this too. This is change to go ahead and just stay here and then just get a nice start right here and then try out the caravan. try out the caravan and see if that would work. Make sure, I just like to make sure that everything have do it by numbers. Your first project, yours will be that. Your first priority. You can focus on me. You can focus on firefight. Here's the thing, we gotta make sure all of them are willing to be patient. So first, they'll all be patient before they'll all go get healed before they will move on with life. Everyone to be miners. Oh, did I not get a good person who can have to work with that? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Now we gotta plan out some zones. We gotta put everything that we need, our food, our items, like our meals and our health packs and everything in stock here. We need a dumping stockpile as well, which is where we don't want like broken items or corpses, and we'll batter these stones here. We'll move them out of the way. We'll just kind of stick them over here in this corner. Make sure that we don't put any stones in there by doing it like this, because then we've lost space, which we may not actually need to move these to continue. We just want to be able to get the stuff up here. Make it a nice little 10x10 over here away from all that, and we can cut down this wood, and then that'll get moved up here into our home area is where when we set a home area, we can actually restrict them to where they're allowed to go. Make sure that they're not off wandering over here and getting attacked. So let's just get focused on set up a growing zone. Do that here, and then we'll click there. Change that to, I think, rice. Rice has a nutrition of 18% and only 50% light requirement. Potato plant, 0.2 nutrition. Let's see. I require my 15%. It does take a little longer, but it lasts us 4 days longer. So we'll just 7 days. It lasts for 43 days. It takes so long to get started. Maybe we'll just leave that as a potato plant. And then we also need to at least have some sleeping spots. We'll go ahead. We need some sleeping spots. Set these. They don't like sleeping outside, but they'd rather sleep outside and have somewhere designated to sleep than just to fall asleep anywhere they want on the floor. The first things we're going to do is we're going to get our orders. Chop the wood in there. And chop the wood in there. We're going to go ahead and cut plants in there. Cut the plants there. Put a horseshoe pin down just because we want to make sure they have something to do. I think that's all we really need to do. We need to look in here and make sure we set up people. He likes our shooter. They're nothing, so do that. And let's go. And another thing is this, you see it says ancient Danger, danger. As Sajeski draws near the ancient wall, a sense of foreboding overcomes him. He isn't sure why, but he feels that this dusty structure may contain great danger. Now, we could get in here and there could be a very violent and very strong enemy in here, or we could get in here and there would just be a bunch of items that we can use in here, or we could get in here and there could be nothing here. I don't think I've ever actually found anything in any of these rooms. It's always just empty for me. Oh, let them work off onto their own. See, here we missed two over here. And so we don't want that. We want to make sure that we pick up all free items that we can get. We'll just get established here, and then we'll actually move our place. We'll actually start a caravan, which is actually a new feature in this. I like having some. Makes it a lot easier. So here we want to deconstruct that. So somebody will go over there and deconstruct it, steel, and we can get from that. So first things first, we deconstructing it now. 9 components and 30 steel from that. So that's kind of nice. That's a nice little haul. Oh, and another thing we want to do, go in here, change this. Don't want any human corpse. Take animal corpse in there just for the sheer fact that butcher animals later. So actually we might hold off on that and then put that on there when we have a butcher's table that we can actually chop the food up on. Let them work. Oh, my cat killed a squirrel. Another thing that's really cool with this game is that animals, they have needs too. They need rest, they need food, and they will go and hunt or eat whatever they need. So if you have a stockpile of food, a lot of times your animal will go in there and eat it. You can also train them. You can train them obedience, you can train them. They can attack distant targets instead of defending, so you can actually send them off if like somebody's coming in and you have a pack of animals. You can train to be able to do that. You can select them all and send them to another portion of the map to actually attack them before they even get to your area. They also have where you can actually train them to rescue. So if somebody gets hurt, they'll actually go and they'll grab the person and bring them into safety, as well as you can use them to haul, which is really nice because haul would be to, like, if I'm mining and there's a big stone in the way, I can actually use the animal to haul it out of the way rather than take one of my colonists. There we go. Colonists, rather than them taking up their time to have to grab it, walk all the way to where it is, and then go back. So that's really nice. There's also food here. It's 88% grown. One thing that we also want to do is we want to set when they work, so we can get the most, like, 2 hours to kind of just do whatever they need to do. 2, 3. So and joy and between. Alright, so then we will next person or later. Sleep. They're gonna get an hour here. That way you just have somebody who's always able and to do. Once you get your colony built up, the last thing you really want is for everybody to be working at the same time, sleeping at the same time. Necessarily have to wake somebody up to have them go do something, and then they sleep and they're aggravated. It's just a big headache that if we can avoid it, it's nice. There we go. Everybody's awake for 2 hours, do whatever they want. Work for 4 hours, get 2 hours off, work for another 4 hours, get 2 hours to do whatever they want, to do something that makes them happy, 2 hours to do whatever they want. And during these 2 hours of anything, they may take that time to eat, to sleep, they might actually work too, but they can just literally do whatever. It's just nice to be able to set that schedule up. And it gets kind of crazy once you get a lot of colonists. You break down this? Oh, you did. Okay. And like you guys. You hauling. Oh, I did not look into that. You will though. That's good. Let's go ahead and so let's get working on let's do a wood wall, and we'll do it right. We'll do it right here. We'll do 9. Put a door. That way they have somewhere that they can eat and that they sleep at. That's not necessarily going to be in the way. We'll make it wood floors, that way we just get rid of all that and they can like their surrounding areas. And then what we will do is we'll go to furniture, and we'll put a bed here. Should have gone one more. Here we'll go to orders, deconstruct, cancel that. Oh, we need to move this. Or install it up here. There we go. You see, he wakes up and then he gets to doing whatever it is he wants to do at the moment. Do I have someone who will clean? Yes, okay, we got... fill in our wall right here. These need to go away. 2 is here. We will pause it and we will set up. Okay, so set up how we want it. So here's a bed, empty space, wall. Bed, empty space, wall, bed. Here, we'll make a wall. Well, first here, let's go to furniture. Let's give them somewhere that they can all sit around. We'll have it go right up against the wall, and we'll give them some stools to sit on because cancel that. Give them somewhere to eat. They don't, surprising, because they do not like standing. Here, wall. That. Door. Do is we can actually set this up, bid it, so that way they don't start building it until we are ready for them. We have a visitor. We have Rambo. See, and then one thing that's really cool is that we can, in order for them to attack, we have to hit them, and then we can try to arrest. We can actually take people hostage. Yeah. What we do is we can take these. We can actually affect them. Away from now on, they'll sleep on the beds. We can take the animal bed and we can build a copy of it right there. That. We need to continue our wood flooring to here. Low meal source. We only have 10 here, so not pick up. Nope. See, we still got 3 up here. I thought we had more. So we've got 10 at camp. He'll just come and he'll hang out. A lot of times they can decide like, ooh, I like this place more than my home. So they'll actually then join us. See, one thing that peeves them, if you go into needs, hungry, they disturb sleep, they share a bedroom. So, I mean, we can do, that way we need to separate them from everybody else. Otherwise, they'll just not be very happy how they are. We should give our faction a name. You'll be here for a while. We think we should give the community a name. Okay. What should your faction be called? Call it Gotham, and we will call the community Batcave B1, because I already have no intentions of staying here. Faction is known. I don't know how I feel about the fact that a group like the most hostile, the pirate band, the one that's the enemy of everybody, is called the Black Panther. That's just... that's just not okay in my... but okay. Poor bed, a normal bed. Okay. sound quality is just awful. That's okay. We are just going to deal with it. Blood here. Blood of a squirrel. That must be that squirrel that our cat killed earlier. That's what I'm... Been here some time, and I've probably been seen. Okay, so we need to build up a security. What we can do is just kind of build a couple of sandbags. Oh, and okay, so the rabbit has gone crazy. What we need to do is, who's got the gun? You do. What we need to do is we actually need to... Is that the one that's Madden, the Manhunter? Okay, you actually need to come out here and... There we go. Okay, go back to work. Do we actually have somebody who can hunt? Who would be good at hunting? You are. Are you the one that can shoot really well? Yes, you are. Okay, awesome. So... we need to hunt. Oh, hey, look. There's more steel down here. That is... need. Let's see. Where's somewhere that has... Oh, there's more steel here. Select those 4 to hunt. And we need to make sure that hunt is moved towards the top of the list of what you do. Because we've got to make sure that we're fed. Which also means we need to go into our production, and we actually need to have a butcher's table. I guess we will put right here. Then we also need a... really need a stove, but we'll do a fueled stove. That way we can... What does that mean? What I want to do is just do forever. Everybody's asleep. Why did you go and kill something down here? Okay. We can also take advantage and harvest these berries here. Free food, why not? I'm saying. But look, now we have some berries. We're gonna make meals out of the berries that we have. And the food's gonna last, spoils in 3 days. Not. Maybe, okay, what we'll do is we will actually... That's the one I need. And then, let's see. again. Oh, so we got a wanderer who just decided to join. And she's bringing 65 wood. That's awesome. Let's see how she is. She's got 12 on melee. That's awesome. But she is abrasive, depressive, and she's a brawler. Okay. Do you know anybody? Kinder Sajeski. You already have a rival and you just joined us. That's not very good. You have no history. No health issues. Feel naked. Okay, well, that's something we're gonna have to check out. But now we go to our restrictions. Let's see how. Okay, good. All right. Well, I think this is where we are going to go ahead and leave this episode. I think that's where we're going to leave it, but thank you very much for watching. This is RimWorld Alpha 16. I am Sir Batnipples. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.